Hi, it's Bella, and I'm going to be talking about my most recent trip to New York City for my impromptu speech. So I had gone there in April 2021 for my 20th birthday, and I went with my boyfriend, but we were surprised when we were followed by our two friends. We went to the Empire State Building basically as soon as we had arrived in New York City. It was pretty late at night, so it was dark out, which I would recommend going to the Empire State Building when it's dark out because when you're there, you get to see every single sparkle in the city. It's truly amazing. After that, we went to Times Square. We walked around a little bit, went to Radio City Music Hall, and we got pizza at this amazing pizza place. They had like 25 different flavors of pizza. It was amazing. After that, the next day we went to the Statue of Liberty, and with the Statue of Liberty tour, you get to go to the island that has the Statue of Liberty, and then you get to go to Ellis Island, which is a truly wonderful experience. You definitely feel connected to the past when you go there, so I would recommend that. After that, we went to the History Museum. The main reason I wanted to go there was because of the Night of the Museum movie. I love that movie, and it was really cool to go through and see some of the things that were included in the movie, and also learn about the history too, about many different places and cultures and different things like dinosaurs. The dinosaur exhibit was the coolest thing. There were so many different dinosaur bones. After the History Museum, we went to Top of the Rock, which is Top of the Rockefeller. It's basically like the Empire State Building, but instead of rails kind of blocking your view from seeing everything, the Top of the Rock had glass, so you can completely see everything in the city. We went there in kind of like the middle of the day, so you could see everything, and I thought that was really cool. After there, we went to a restaurant called The Dutch, and they had the most amazing food there. It was located in Soho, and while we were in Soho, we went to the ice cream museum, and that was by far the coolest thing I've ever seen in New York City. They give you free ice cream. Amazing. Love that. They have different like rooms with different textures and lightings, and it's basically like a playground for adults. They had this giant pool that was filled with these plastic sprinkles that were this big, and they had these like pads you can jump on, and like you could jump into the sprinkles, and it was challenging because there were so many of them, but it was something you could do. And they had this huge indoor slide. Amazing. And yeah, that was probably my favorite part. And then last day we went to the Met Art Museum, and I never knew how huge it was. It's very large, and there's a lot of art in there. There's a lot of different art, and I really like that because I enjoy art a lot. I took a lot of classes in high school, so it was definitely interesting to visit there. But yeah, that was my experience going to New York City. I love being there. I love the culture in New York City, the vibes, everything. It's perfect. I would recommend everyone go there at least once in their life because it's truly an experience. But thank you, everyone.